Hi, kitty. Don't you want to look over this way? Hi, this is Ann and Yola back for the next eLearning with Eggy. Today we're going to be talking about screenshot connections for troubleshooting. Today I'm going to talk about a troubleshooting tool we have at Eggplant called Screenshot Connections. Screenshot Connections are very good if you have a test case where you need to try and figure out what went wrong. So I have a failure here. If I go in to my log, I can see that screenshot. If I open up the screenshot, I can see that the image looks exactly like it's expected and that I see the image that I'm looking for. So what I can do to try and figure out why Eggplant couldn't find it is I'm going to save this image, save that to my desktop, go into Eggplant, and then we're going to connect with what is called a screenshot connection. So I'm going to go to that connection drop-down, click that open screenshot, select my screenshot that I saved from Eggplant DAI suite. So now I have the screenshot connection. So Eggplant was looking at this screenshot the same way as it would be if it were an active connection. Now none of my clicks are going to work, but I am going to see what the system looked like when it failed out. So let's go back to my log over here. And then I can see the image that went wrong was that Nope Commerce logo. So let's go back to Eggplant. Let's find that image. And then we can go in and take a look at some of the tools that we have to try and figure out why Eggplant couldn't find it. So I can use that image diagnostic down here to search for it, or I can use that image update panel and use the diagnostics here. So here I see if I change the scale search that is able to find it. So I'm just going to update that, hit do this, and then make sure again we can find it. So I'm going to do another search. Yes, I can find it with a standard search, so it is now fixed and I can now try and rerun that test. This can also work if you're having issues with that OCR. We can highlight it, again use the Ocr Tuner, which we talked about in another e-learning lecture. Update any settings, copy it, and then update your script. This is very useful so you don't have to try and go through and exactly recreate part of that workflow. We can see exactly what went wrong and then use it to fix it. Finally, with that screenshot connection, we can do a screenshot connection inline in your code. We can do that connection, connect to a screenshot, give it the full file path, and then we have that inside of the code. The last thing that I want to do for this troubleshooting is I want to go into my connection list and then I want to disconnect from that screenshot connection, or else if I try and run a section of code, it might try and run it against that screenshot connection. Thank you for joining Yola and I for this e-learning with Eggy. Tune in next week for the next topic.